Okay, so this is the one that we created. Let me actually take a look at this one. It's the weekly momentum bot. Let's see, weekly. If we actually, let me pull it from the marketplace because this is where we have all these bots. So there's our Palantir Bull Spread bot. This one has a pretty crazy looking backtest. But when it's running in real life, it's been losing so far. So maybe there's some sort of bug. So we can investigate that. And then there's this Condor Martingale. This one also has a really good backtest, but it's only been running not even a week yet. Look at this. This is still very, very new. We have Apple Deep Dip. There's this other one that we were working on last week. This is the one. And this one I ran recently and got not the best back test, but because we made some modifications, right? I actually tried making some modifications to this one. And I don't think they're good changes. So this is version 11. I changed it to basically enter every Monday instead of Thursday. Inline comments clarifying Monday schedule. Yeah, so this was, let's go back to the Thursday one. This is weekly entry Thursday. Go back. Oh, this is still the bug that we haven't pushed yet. Let's see, version 9. Days expiry check, forces sell to close. Okay, cool. Version 10. What was going on with version 10? Change entry day to Monday. Okay. So I think version 9 is the one that we want to be on. Let me take a look at the back test for version 9. Yeah, look, I created version 10 and we got this really, really bad back test. And then when we go back to version 9, we're getting pretty crazy, really up into the right back test. This one's actually looking a lot better. So I think we should stick to version 9 is what I think. I'm gonna do a copy of this. I'm gonna run this longer. But we tried to actually run this last week. This is the back testing results of this one. Okay, so pretty crazy looking back test. 700% a year, 750% a year. I'd say that's pretty damn good. Basically what it's doing is it's trading these symbols right here. If you guys can see that, it's trading Hood, VST, STX, WDC, Palantir, App, NRG, CCJ, Carvana, and HIMS. And basically what this strategy is doing, if my memory serves me correctly, it's basically looking over the past 30 days or 3 months, I think, whichever one of these is doing the best, it'll take the top 2 and then buy call options on them. I believe that's how the strategy works. And it's 15% per option is what it does. I think it holds it for about a week or so. And that's what we did. It holds it for a week, or at least a week before its expiry. Yeah, this one's looking very good. So we're gonna switch this thing back to version 9. Version 10, when I did that, we got some really bad results. We're not gonna keep that. So we're gonna go version 9. And I'm just gonna do I'm gonna look at our code. Here's a little trick. We don't have the ability to kind of like set what's the main version yet. So kind of an easy little thing. I'll hit save changes, save a new version. Basically, I didn't change anything, right? And that basically creates a version 12, right? So this way, this is the latest version. We can use this to trade and all that, okay? So I'm going to hit run backtest, and let's see how this one does. So we're going to hit run backtest. This might take a little while. We're working on some speed improvements for the site. We're running a backtest here, and this is going to take a little while because we're running a year. But we have a new update that's going to be coming out sometime, hopefully later today or tomorrow, where this is going to be significantly faster, like literally a 10x speed up. So if you guys are looking at this, you're saying our back tests are kind of slow. That is going to be literally 10 times faster by tomorrow. Okay, but I'm going to run this. It's going to take a while. I think last time we timed it took like an hour to do a full year. Actually, you know what? Let's do a shorter time frame. Let's go 2025 October. Let's say, what if we had traded over October, right? 1 month. Let's see what would have happened. Okay, I'm gonna hit run back test. we'll get ourselves a month worth of backtesting. And that at least will give us some idea that this thing is working properly. I think over the past month, what happened to, let's say, Palantir's up over the past month, which is good. But what about the broader, like QQQ? If we go over a month, yeah, it's up as well. Okay, so this should be a pretty good test. If this does not do well, then I'd be concerned about this. Maybe something got screwed up, but if it does do well, and we'll see pretty shortly, then I think we're good to go. We'll see what happens here. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody? It's a rainy day here in Toronto. How are you guys doing? Where you guys are coming from? Feel free to type into the chat. You know, where are you guys coming from? How's your day going so far? How are you guys trading the past week? How's your trading been going for you? You guys can type that into the chat. And by the way, if you guys are not doing so yet, please make sure you follow us on YouTube. If you go into YouTube, you can find us like this. You go to youtube.com and then search for Lumi Wealth, LUMIWEALTH. Search for Lumi Wealth. We're going to be that first one right up here, this blue logo with the light bulb. You can click on that. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that if you're on this video, you like it as well. It feeds the algorithm. It allows us to get more people on board. But make sure you follow us because we do this every week, every Thursday. You guys can watch for updates, see what happened with our bots. How are things actually progressing? Are we making money or not? You can see all of that live on YouTube. And we're running this back test here. Yeah, like I said, we're working on speeding up our back test. That's something that I think is quite important. But while this thing is going, last time when we were trying to run the strategy, and I think we came to a conclusion, everything was good. I was actually ready to run this thing live, but the broker that we were working with had an issue with API keys. So I'm going to see if that's still the case here. Let's switch over to the new website that they have. New brokerage website. Cool. I moved some money around here. Let's see. Still hasn't arrived in this account. I think this one we did see. Okay, we get rid of that. Oh, it's red. There's an account that's nothing in it. Maybe I could use this account. We can actually run this strategy today. I would be actually very cool with running it. That 700% return looks pretty crazy. This thing right here, you know, I'm willing to give it a shot. You know, it's a $5,000 account. We'll see what happens. Or $4,000 account. We'll run one of those. Here's another. Okay, good. I was moving some money around, and looks like some of it got moved. Here's our TQQQ one that I was showing you earlier. Right, this one over the past month has been doing really well, up that 16%. So definitely very good about that one. So okay, what I'm thinking is to take a $5,000 account, one of these here, and to run that strategy with. So you guys can watch me do that. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go API access. Here's my API key. That looks like it's all working now. I'm going to regenerate this just in case. There's our sandbox.